staying low down, keeping it a bill, that ain't no doubt. Much love to the homie, every city know now. More crowd, pressing issues in the positive. Locked out TV is way better than they thought it is. The interviews is solid facts, talking about your troubled past. What you did to change that shit, doing better is the plan. Homie keeps a solid point, combo lit just like a joint. Better yet just like a brew, locked out TV.
What's good, fam bam? Welcome back to another episode of Loked Out TV. You already know how we do it, man. We're going to keep it loked out, no doubt, for real. Coming at you with another loked out banger. And this one right here, we're going to be talking a little bit about Lucky and Lefty Gunplay. Oh, man. But check it out, man. Before we jump up to the topic of the video, I'm going to need y'all to keep it all the way loked out with me. If you haven't hit that subscribe, it'd be highly appreciated if you hit that subscribe. Also, hit that like and most definitely hit that notification bell. And if you really want to level up in the game, hit that comment section and talk your shh. Because that's exactly what the comment section is there for. Man, Hoodstocks, Leftygunplay, Lucky. It was a good interview, man. It was a good interview. I want to start the video by saying that. It was definitely a good interview. I thought it was dope, man. I hate to see what happened at the end of it happen. That just killed it. You know what I'm saying? But as usual, you see that the homie Lucky, he's doing his thing. He's getting faded on Hoodstocks. I like Hoodstocks, man. I like the channel. I like what he does. I like that Lucky gets faded on the interviews. I like that Lucky sits there and eats the mushrooms and, you know, drinks and all that. You know what I'm saying? I like that Lucky is Lucky, you know? And I like that Lucky don't really care if you like it or not. He's Lucky, bro. But this is like the second interview that I've watched where Lucky gets a little too faded and he does, like, things happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that the whole thing was all Lucky. Yes, Lucky did say F you. I don't think Lucky meant it in a way that it was took, but, you know, at the end of the day, when someone says F you, depending on who you are and how you're taking it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he meant it in that way, but it got took that way. You could tell that Leftygunplay was definitely, after that, definitely irritated with the whole situation. But let's also keep in mind that these individuals, they was right, the homies right there down, eating shrooms like Skittles. You know what I'm saying? So, they was all faded. You had a room full of homies faded. I mean, Lucky did apologize, bro. And Lefty did accept the apology, but he was still bothered by the situation, by, you know, it still bothered him even though he accepted the apology. And if I'm not mistaken, man, Lucky apologized more than once. You know, he said sorry more than once. Man, you know, I don't know, bro. I just think, like, sometimes Lucky definitely needs to kick back and don't get so faded. You know what I'm saying? Don't get so faded on the podcast, man, because this is like the second interview when King Lil G was on there. He got hella faded, eating mushrooms, you know, taking shots, and he got hella faded. And then, you know, it didn't go out. It wasn't as bad as this one to where he jumped up wanting to fight nobody. But, you know, King Lil G was trying to take the phone calls, and Lucky kind of was being Lucky, bro, and a little too faded. And, you know, and a lot of individuals was upset by the way he got so faded on that interview, because they're like, hey, man, this was King Lil G, bro. Like, a very, you know, you got to be professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. And that's one thing I do agree with. I think that there's certain times when you're on the pod, you know, you're doing a show, and there's certain times when, okay, I'm going to get a little faded. And then there's certain times when you need to be as professional as possible. Now, people go to Hoodstocks to see Lucky eat mushrooms and act a fool. So, of course, you're going to want to keep that element to it, because that's Lucky. If Lucky was just sitting there and you know, not being Lucky, then Hoodstocks wouldn't be Hoodstocks. You know what I'm saying? But this was definitely an unprofessional moment. And being that everybody's already on the homies' asses, like, all these fools love to talk about how Southsiders are always going at each other, always talking shit about each other, always beefing with each other, can't get along, you know, and all this shit. And then we have this podcast, and how does it end? a possible fade. You know what I'm saying? Let's catch the fade. Now, I see where Lucky was coming from, though. Because, like I said, he did apologize. I don't think Lucky just has a good time, bro. And sometimes shit gets said that, you know, and like some of the shit he says, even I'm like, damn, what the hell, you know? But that's just Lucky, bro. But, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't think that Lefty, I also see from Lefty's point of view, you know what I'm saying? He felt disrespected. He felt some type of way. And he didn't, want to let it go, bro. He couldn't let it go because he felt some type of way. You could tell it bothered him, you know what I'm saying? Even when Lucky was still trying to ask questions, Lefty was just kind of ignoring the questions and more focused on Bozo and, shit like that. He was done with the interview, bro, after that. And it's understandable. Also, I just hope that they, got it together once the camera got out the way, bro, because we don't know what happened after that. The live was ended. Lucky was up like, let's catch the fade. You could see Bozo in the frame, trying to break it up and all this. So hopefully they worked it out to where it's cool, Hopefully they ain't got no hard feelings with each other, you know what I'm saying? And it got worked out, man. But I just feel like Lucky got to kick back, man. Stop. It's okay to get faded, bro, but stop getting so faded on these big-ass, when I'm talking about these big-ass interviews, he had 3,000 people in the live chat, man. That shit got hella views, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was a big moment for Hoodstocks. And it was a big moment for Leftygunplay. It was a big moment for the homies, man. That shit was a big moment that ended the way it ended, and it was a bad look at the end of the day, man. I hated to see it end like that. You know what I'm saying? I hated to see it end like that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about the situation, man. Do y'all think that Lucky needs to, like, kick back and stop getting so faded? Or do y'all think he should just, on these big-ass interviews, be more professional, eat less shrooms, drink less shots? Still take shots and, just do less. You know what I'm saying? Just do less. Because a 2-hour interview, by the time that 2 hours is up, Lucky's he going to be falling out of a chair. He going to be, there ain't no telling, bro. Lucky's that fool's unpredictable, man. I really do like his show, though. I like his content, man. I like how he does it. On the big interviews. Now, on the regular interviews, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? But on these big ones, you got to keep it together, man. Like, Lefty was his guest, Lefty was his guest also, so that goes into play too, man. You can't be trying to beat up your guests, and it was a simple misunderstanding, it wasn't like something that couldn't be fixed, and Lucky did try to fix it. Man. Like I said, he said sorry like 2 or 3 times. How many times do you want a man to say sorry before, before he's like, fuck it then? I'm sitting here apologizing. You ain't want to hear that. So what do you want to do, But at the same time, I see where Lefty was coming from too. And I do understand why Lefty felt how he felt too. So I'm seeing both angles. Like I said, man, it just bothers me that it ended like that. It was just a big moment with a fucking bad look at the end. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it is what it is, man. Salute to both them. Salute to Hoodstocks. Salute to Lucky. Salute to Leftygunplay and everything he's doing, man. Salute to Bozo. He was on there, He was right there breaking it up. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. You already know how we do it. We're going to keep it locked out, no doubt. For real. Hit that subscribe, and we out.
Locked out TV, thought you knew. Keep it G and keep it fly. Locked out merch.